What's up, guys? This is Will and I'm back with another video. And today's video, I'm calling it my Note 9 wish list. So that device is fastly approaching, we assume. Here's some things. I got my Note 8 right here, and I made a list of 5 short things that I wish they would improve on or change from on the Note 9 compared to the Note 8. Some of the things on my list, I know they're going to happen. Some of them, I know they probably won't ever happen. But this, like I said, this is my wish list. And just some things that I want to talk about. So the first thing on the list is battery life. So on my Note 8, I started off getting pretty good battery life. As time went on, the battery seemed like it wasn't as good after a while. And as you can see now, I have a battery case on it. I did have to have my string replaced on my device. Had a problem with the string on it, and I thought maybe it was an app or two or something like that was depleting my battery. But after getting the phone back, doing a factory reset on it, and just loading apps and monitoring it, I'm still not getting really great battery life. I get pretty good battery life, 3.5, 4 hours, maybe 4.5 hours on it. But for a device that you use for a lot of media consumption, creation, and productivity, I think this device should have excellent, better battery life than that. So hopefully on the next device, they'll optimize the OS a little bit better to get better performance out of the battery. But other than that, I would say the battery could be improved a little bit. The next thing on this, dual speakers. For the Note 9, I wish they would include dual speakers, and I think they will. As far as battery life as well, I never picked up the S9, but from whatever everybody's been saying on it, seemed like the battery life is pretty good from different people. But dual speakers would be great. This little one single speaker right here, it's easy to cover up, and it doesn't have a lot of great sound coming out of it. But from looking at the S9, we know that the Note 9 will definitely have dual speakers, and that's going to be a good thing because, you know, people use this. As big as this screen is, you use it for watching movies, Netflix, YouTube, and things like that, even playing games or whatever, just listening to music in general. You need dual speakers these days. The next, number 3, I know none of this stuff on here, maybe. Number 3 is definitely going to happen. Yeah, I'm skipping ahead there. Number 3, keep the headphone jack and the micro SD card slot. I say they're going to happen. I'm not sure. Because a lot of these companies are going away from that. But looking at the Note 9, I mean the S9, looks like the Note 9 would definitely have the headphone jack and the micro SD card slot if they follow suit like that. It's just great having the option to have your normal 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And also great to still be able to have a few micro SD cards and put them in there if you got your movies, songs, or whatever you may have on there, and add that. So hopefully they'll keep that. Now number 4, 2 out of the 3 on here definitely not gonna happen. But like I said, this is my wish list. So I wish they would get rid of the glass back. I wish they make the front string flat, and I hope they don't put a notch on the phone. So let's talk about this. The glass backs. If you guys have been following my channel, you know I don't like the glass backs on phones for several reasons. If you drop the phone, that makes it more prone for more damage on the back of it. You could break both the front and the back. It stretches very easily. And that's just to name a few. I'm not going to keep going on and on. But I know the glass backs are crucial they need that for wireless charging. A lot of people use the wireless charging. I myself have wireless charging pads, but rarely ever use them. The front string, I just the Infinity Stream, how it rolls off the edge is neat. It really looks good. But I just prefer flat screens on devices. I know that's old school now. A lot of people going to these rounded edges. You can see how it rolls off the edge there. But for me, even using my S Pen and trying to capture stuff with that, sometimes the pen will roll off the edge, and it's hard to try and the edge sometimes create a little bit of a challenge trying to do things. Typing on it, the keyboard sometimes you have I have a little issues with it, but it's definitely a gorgeous display. But I know they're not probably never going to go back to a flat screen. This is just my wish list. So, and the notch, hopefully they don't come up with the notch. A lot of companies are coming up with the notch. Some of them had the notch before Apple, and a lot of them are just following suit. The notch is probably good if there's a definite reason for having it there. Don't just put it there and then give you the option to take it away if you don't want it. If it's definitely there for a reason, then yeah, I can see the notch. But when I had my iPhone 10, the notch never bothered me. But I just wouldn't want to see it on the Note series. So number 5 on the list of my wish things, I hope and I wish they don't make the phone $1,100, $1,200, $1,300. A lot of these phones are getting pretty ridiculous in the price. Some people don't mind paying that price, but for me, when you get to that price area, you're in the price range of some laptops, Chromebooks, iPads, and other devices, and you're paying that much for your phone. Now, the phones these days are capable of doing just about everything that those devices that I named, but you got mid-range phones, and you got companies like OnePlus, Honor, and the list, Motorola. Those phones are half the price sometimes of these devices, and they do just about as much as these devices. So I think at some point, I know the technology is moving on, and I just think that the price doesn't have to be that much. Just my wish list, and if they do, why not give us several options? Maybe a 64 gigabyte version, maybe a 128 or a 256 like Apple did, and it would be a great value then, because you still have your micro SD card slot, in my opinion. So hopefully the price doesn't get that ridiculous, get that high on the next one, but just my wish list, and it probably just that, a wish list. So those are some of the things I wish for on the Note 9. I like to hear what you guys would think about my list, or what you would like to see them change or keep down in the comment section. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all in the next video. We're out.